Hey gameheads, it's that time of the month where we talk about amazing new mobile releases, their mechanics and if they are up to your liking in this list of the top 10 best mobile games for Android and iOS for August 2023. As usual, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button only after you've enjoyed the video. First off, we have Samurai Shodown, another great gem brought to us by Netflix Games, which I have to say have been bringing all manner of legendary games to mobile. They may not be all super optimized, but I still admire the effort. Good for you, Netflix. Good for you. Samurai Shodown is a very popular fighting game title up there with the likes of Street Fighter, Tekken, and the King of Fighter franchise. It's a really good fighting game. There have been versions of Samurai Shodown for mobile, but all with retro graphics and really nothing else added to it except for the fighting. The game this time is polished with the Unreal Engine 4 and is also adding RPG elements to it, which I think is great, but is still retaining the core mechanics that make it a top tier fighting genre. It's available on all mobile devices, is playable both online and offline, and need a Netflix subscription cause duh, it's Netflix, you idiots. Metal Slug is back with a new entry that has graced the humble mobile phone, Metal Slug Awakening. Now, I haven't played any of the Metal Slug series, probably because I ain't 45 years old, but I hear it's quite a fun side-scrolling action shooter with crazy over-the-top action and I just love it. From the same company as the previous games on the list, they have upped the graphics to a modern take including roguelike mechanics and even up to 3-player co-op mode with both new and old maps, for nostalgic effect. To be honest, all these features make it sound pretty appealing to me, even as a new time player, and I only scratched the features. It's available on all mobile devices, it's free online, but sadly not available in all regions, especially mine. Souls is a new vertical turn-based action RPG. It bears all the similarities to the genre with turn-based mechanics, but kind of mixes things up with the idle game mechanic that centers on earning enough coin to get new heroes. The game isn't a rework or anything new, but has a kind of ambience to it. You traverse a broken continent, fighting enemies and gathering allies, all which have cool skills unique to their class. It's a simple game to pick up and play on the go, and the graphics is quite a looker. It's available on both mobile platforms, is online and free, so you might expect some pay to win mechanics. Keyword: expect. Okay, one of my favorite anime is getting a mobile game, Black Clover Mobile, a turn-based action game that retells the events of the first season with the same voice actors for super immersion. To be honest, even though I'm happy for Black Clover, I ain't gonna play it, probably because it's turn-based and I have already seen the story. But if you don't mind, go for it. It's an iconic world to explore, filled with familiar cutscenes, and you can even collect teammates from characters present in the show. Just watch out for Asta's voice. It can be annoying at first, but you will get used to it. The graphics are breathtaking with beautiful environments that bring the show to life and combat that looks fun. That's if you enjoy turn-based action. It's available on all mobile devices, playable only online, and it will cost you nothing, at first at least. Continuing the list, we have Cat and Soup Magic Recipe. What really caught my attention to this vertical chef simulator is the cute cats and equally beautiful graphics with relaxing music to soothe the nerves. I probably need some rest. Yeah, I need some rest. Anyway, in the game you play as a cat chef. You head to the market where you mix and match ingredients to create food recipes, unlocking even more ingredients in the process. It's a simple premise that fits the relaxing vibe with added features such as the ability to customize your cat with accessories and whatnot. There are various locations around the map to visit and more. Cat and Soup Magic Recipe is the second installment of the series, and if you've played the first, you have to check it out as well. It's available on all mobile devices, playable online, and is free as well. Brixity is next, a bright and pretty promising city builder with an interesting premise that kind of sets it apart from the rest. The game is set in a 500-year future society where Earth has been ruined by human waste. dull, and people are living in mass. But even with the dark undertone the game is set up on, it has a quirky and almost cutie vibe or atmosphere, especially since the people of this game discovered a one and all cure for Earth's problem: bricks. A material that allows for endless building potential. Now you are a mayor of this growing civilization, building your city anyhow you see fit. The game features kind of Minecraft block world with great emphasis in creative building, so let loose and get it on. Kind of reminds me of Pocket Build but with missions. You can also show off your city to the player base or visit other players' worlds to draw inspiration. The game seems really fun to play, especially the possibilities that 7,000 types of blocks present. But to be honest, I'm such a sucker for building simulator that anything interesting is sure to pique my interest. The game is available for your mobile platform and is playable online, only needing about 700 megabytes of space. Next is Bibots. A new game list is definitely not completed without some good old roguelikes. An Epic Games new title is just a scratch for that itch. You play as Tyre, the crab explorer of Takaful. Chosen by ancient mechanical creatures called Bibots, he braves the procedurally generated and mysterious jungles scattered around his world. The combat is like that of Soul Knight, with heavy gun action being at its core, but the ability to transform into gigantic mechanical structures, possessing unique abilities and different playstyle, really does change things up a little. It's a relatively simple roguelike that braves a new enjoyable concept with familiar gun combat akin to the genre. It's hella fun to play, at least from the trailer, with a comedic undertone that might harbor some interesting storyline as well. So I say it's worth checking out if you have some loose cash, cause the game is paid. It's offline and available on all your mobile devices. Next up is Miya. Now this one is a small low-key game that's still in its beta stage with no real publicity, not even a trailer, since it's from a small Chinese developing team. But the graphics and especially the combat looks amazing, so I had to talk about it. The gameplay consists of your usual hack and slash third-person action with an anime girl, Miya, being the main character, all set in a futuristic world where she battles machines and cyber-enhanced enemies. Pretty much the premise for most sci-fi mobile games. Now the combat is the interesting factor, with several cool looking combat abilities and a parry mechanic that, if polished correctly, always gives satisfying gameplay. And for that reason alone that I feel interested in playing it. It's still in early access at the moment, so you can try it out if you can't wait for its launch. Next up is Wrestle Quest. Fighting games have recently had a dry spell in mobile, so having a WWE pixel action game greet us is a breath of fresh air. In Wrestle Quest, you, as the name greatly implies, are on a quest to climb the wrestling ladder to fame and glory. The game plays like a WWE simulator with everything that pro wrestling has to offer, from flashy entrances and even signature moves. Yep, it doesn't stray far from that at all. Even the combat that involves you attacking opponents to weaken them and using your finishing move to pin and win at the count of 3. Simple, short, the way I like it. There is an open world to explore and other wrestling affairs such as dress up, politics, and other stuff I can't be bothered with because all I care about is wrestle. Don't mind my ad burst, and you can play the game on any mobile device, but you have to get a Netflix subscription to be able to play. Next up is Project Mugen, and before you come after me, this isn't technically a new game, more like a new announcement. I know, but I had to put it in, especially with the very interesting trailer that was released. Project Mugen is a grand newly announced game by NetEase Studios and is going to be an open world RPG title that's set in a bustling futuristic city. Now, according to the trailer, the one that's on your screen at the moment, you can see that the game looks an awful lot like Zenless Zero. It plays like Genshin, and hear me out, swings like Insomniac's Spider-Man. That right there is why I had to put it on the list. Anyway, it's a pretty gorgeous game, with its story being kind of vague as the trailer didn't give out too much. It was just announced, probably not coming anytime soon, but I will be right here to let you know of any feedback. So what do you think of these brand new-ish games? Are you gonna play any? As usual, let me know in the comment section and check out other awesome videos you might enjoy right now on your screen. Thanks, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out though.